Another day, another story. I, F27, have been married to my husband, M27, for almost 2 years, together for almost 4. My Mill married her husband, M47, about 3 months after our wedding. Phil was Mill's neighbor, so the entire time he's known me, he's only known me as my partner's girlfriend/fiancée/wife. Phil even did our premarital counseling. I have a really good relationship with my in-laws. We talk on the phone with them several times a week and visit them every month or so. Today they came to visit us. My husband and his mom went out to lunch together for some one-on-one time, while I went to get coffee and lunch with my Phil. While we were sitting in the coffee shop, Phil said, "I have a strange question to ask you. Don't take this the wrong way." Essentially, he asked if I thought anything would happen between us if he were my age. I said I don't know, I think we would get so close that we could only ever be platonic friends. You know, someone that you couldn't imagine being anything but friends. Then he started telling me about how it probably wouldn't work because of how he treated women in his 20s, but if he had the same mindset that he did in his 40s, things might be different. For background, Phil has always been very affectionate towards me, calling me beautiful or princess and holding me in long hugs. But having grown up without a father and him having a strained relationship with his own daughter, I always thought he was just trying to create the type of father/daughter relationship he thought we both wanted. We carried on with the rest of the day as normal, and I told my husband about this conversation once the in-laws left. But I'm not sure what to make of this situation or where to go from here. Update. I've had a handful of people follow my account after I posted this story, so I figured I should update, though it won't be much. So my husband and I waited a couple of days to call Phil. He works from home and Mill works in an office, so that gave us the space to assess the situation without upsetting her. I had my husband call because I was too uncomfortable to have this talk. Husband did record the conversation in case we needed, but of course, Phil denied any romantic/sexual feelings towards me. Phil said he meant it in a platonic way, but he sees how he messed up and crossed a line. I don't know if I believe him. Something still doesn't sit right with me about the initial conversation. It's called everything he's done into question. If he meant it platonically, why did he leave it so open-ended? He never said the word friends. Why would he then go on to tell me how he treated women like sexual objects? What makes it worse is that Phil told my husband he had a feeling he would eventually get a call about the situation. If he realized he messed up, why wouldn't he take the initiative to clear it up? The optimist in me really hopes he just made a stupid mistake, but the pessimist in me feels like he's been mulling this over for a while and he decided to strike while I was vulnerable. I just had a miscarriage in November and we just bought a house that we discovered is riddled with problems, so needless to say it's been a rough time. My husband feels the same and hoping that it was a mistake, but worried it's much deeper than that. I don't know if Mill knows. We've talked to her a couple of times since and she hasn't said anything. I'm scared of hurting her if it really was a stupid mistake on Phil's end. If he does anything else that raises a red flag, we'll see about talking to her. We planned for the in-laws to come visit for Christmas this weekend, but we're having plumbing problems so we canceled. Have to laugh about the timing, though we are going to stay with them for New Year's. My therapist helped me plan out some boundaries and buffers so I can steer clear of Phil as much as possible. That's all I've got for now. I'm praying I don't need to make another update, but we'll see. Listen to the follow update of this story in the next video. Thank you, and having you here was a privilege to me. Please support the channel by subscribing.